I haven't even finished cleaning my desk yet because I was so excited that I got these done, that I had to start going through them. So, um, here, let me shove some stuff to the side so you can get a good picture of what I've got going on here, okay? Without a glare, maybe. I've been working on these for a couple of weeks. And I've been working on these since Thanksgiving, okay, is when I started them. And if you know me, you know that the fact that I got these done in a couple weeks is a pretty big deal because I typically don't get a chance to work on the projects that I'm working on. But I wanted to get these done in time for Christmas. Sorry, look at me cleaning my desk. Let's make a video of Malia cleaning all the crap off of her desk. So I'm going to flip through a few of them, but they're all basically the same but different. They all have a decorated little spine. Okay, all of the spines have obviously been expanded by quite a bit. And these are itty bitty little guys. They are, look at this, in my pile of junk I got a ruler. They are about 6 1/4 by about 5 1/4. So they're not big. But the spine is 1.5 inches, which I thought I remembered making them all 1.5 inches. And I have them all filled with a lot of goodies, but I also left room for you to add what you would like. So I have flashcards in here. I have some pages from an Eric Carle book. Lots of really nice scrapbook paper. I lined where I could line. There are some dyed pages in here. There are some little pieces of fun, you know, unique little styles of ephemera. Actually, believe it or not, I have napkins in this exact picture. Isn't that cool? Maybe I should keep that for myself. All right, we're having car trouble, so that was looking at parts. I put lines everywhere that I could put lines, and I did leave a lot of blank pages, but I did include pockets that have things in it. I got a lot of library cards. This here is vintage wrapping paper. It is brittle. You can use it for whatever you want, even if you want to take it out of here and use it for collage. I have used some of it for collaging. I have laced the edges. This one here happens to have a vintage postcard. I just took a bunch of stuff out of my stash and stuffed it in here. I included coloring pages in all of them, but it's also a card. You know, most of them have blank backing for journaling. This is also wrapping paper. I like to get creative with my journals, so I did leave blank, and I did leave some pockets empty for you to add your own things to. Because sometimes, you know, I'd kill just to have a blank spot to tuck a piece of paper. They all have a nice greeting card. I like adding cards to my journal because I just like the idea of having that little flip of a hidden note. I tried to keep this mostly blank pages and scrapbook paper, and not that much of the junk factor. I have a lot of guest checks that I have folded in half. They are all dyed. I have tags. There are playing cards of all different shapes and sizes in all of them. I didn't want to make these too complex in case somebody who's not a junk journal, you know, psycho freak like most of us, could find it useful too. So this is for people who love and collect junk journal. See, I left this one empty so that, and these are also, you could stuff things in the top. If you are an avid junk journaler, you could find this useful, but if you are just, you know, a normal, non-junk journal person, you have places to write. You have inspiration in the way of the coloring pages that I added. Some of the little pieces of ephemera I have put in, and little cards, you know, and things like this that you can write a little story on, write some quotes on. So I tried to keep it simple. Another pocket that I tried to leave empty. I tried to keep them fairly simple so that it could reach a wider, you know, audience. I have my own handmade journaling cards. I have tried to include a couple of them in each one. Ooh, look at that. Some brittle paper on them. Some old paper. Each one has this envelope here, and I put this in to show you that it's a little hiding spot. So, and then this you can put on there whatever you're hiding in there. I left this blank for that reason. So that's this one, Where Timothy Lives, which is funny because Timothy was my dad's name, and I should keep this one, but if it doesn't sell, maybe maybe I'll keep it. So I have like Noah and the Ark, and again, a lot of the same style pages, different greeting card. You know, a coloring card in this one, backed on craft paper. One of my stamped, dyed index cards. And more lines, more wrapping paper. Scrapbook paper of all, you know, thicknesses. Little scorecards. Small tags, just a few, you know, just a few, and just stamped, not overly crazy, so that it doesn't overwhelm. Some of the journals, while they are beautiful works of art, I personally could not use them because it's just too. Which one did I have this in? I must have had it in this one. They're just too much, and that overwhelms me. I like something that has this space, because it wouldn't be nothing for me to fill both of these pages in one session, you know. And then I would use this to glue pictures of my day, or, you know, little pieces of ephemera of my day. These are all very wonky. There is nothing perfect about these at all. I made them that way on purpose. I like the look of something different. I like the fact that some pages have lace and some don't. I like things to be sporadic and random. And I feel like when you make a junk journal of any kind, ooh, Antiques Roadshow. If you make a journal of any kind that is hand bound and it's in the category of junk journal, you know, there's room to not be perfect. And this makes it less intimidating, I feel like, to use and to write in, because it is just random papers thrown together. Another one of my stamped dyed cards. I have craft paper. I have flips, you know, pages that flip out. I have some tracing paper. You know, coloring cards with quotes on them. They're all just the same, but a little bit different. They have a lot of the same structure and the same guts. You know, some of them have Rolodex cards. A lot of guest checks. All of them coffee dyed. Here's one of my little, you know, I took the craft paper and I just flipped it out. I put lines on this one and this one, but not here, because you might want to put your pictures there from the day, you know. And again, we have another envelope right here, okay, with one of my rainbow index cards. And, you know, more writing space. I wanted to give you a lot of writing space. I wanted to give you a lot of flat space so you don't have to back it with anything and you can just write. You know, I wanted to make it as easy on any person as I could. And not intimidating to open and look at. You open this up and you're like, oh, look, here's a piece of paper. I'm not afraid to write or draw something, you know, because this is already patterned. These are going to be listed in my shop by Saturday the 11th. They will be in there. See another piece of craft paper that I just a little flip, you know. You can hide something under there. Washi tape it. Do whatever. These are going to be in my shop by Saturday the 11th. If you order them soon, I can definitely have them to you by Christmas. But, you know, there is a lot of options. And $5 of every single order goes to Defy Disabled Artists Foundation. You can look them up. And if you Google them, it will show you their website. And they are a wonderful foundation that helps heal through art. People who are disabled, and we like to say that they are differently abled, it brings them joy and it brings them peace of mind to know that, first of all, they have an entire community of artists out there that are there for them. And also, that community gives to them in order to help them forget about the pain and the suffering that they feel. And I am a huge, huge advocate for the disabled artists, and $5 of every purchase of these will go to them. And the shipping will be free on these when I list them. So that's that. Take a trip over to my shop. It is listed below in the description box. Or if you can't find it in the description box, you can look me up on Facebook. I am the Chadwick Rose, and my Etsy shop is listed on my Facebook page. It's very difficult to search on Etsy, so I usually direct people to my Facebook. But that's that. Here's my little collection of small books, and like I said, they will all be listed by Saturday the 11th, and I would just really like to see what you do with them, and I would like for you to leave me a review if you buy them and let me know what you think. And what else was I gonna say? They all have designed little spines too, which I had fun doing. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making these. And I forgot the other thing that I was going to say. I don't have any of the book pages included in these that came with them because I used the book pages in my children's book page packs, which is also listed in my Etsy shop. So if you would like to incorporate some original, I can't guarantee you would get like this book's pages, but you would get from these books in general. If you'd like to incorporate some of the children's book pages, you can get yourself a package of those. And if you buy the book and the book pages together, I'll refund you a discount. You know, I will give you back a little something for doing that. It's the time of giving, and it's the time of gifting, so I would like to help out any of my customers who shop with me. So again, children's book page packs are in my Etsy. These beautiful journals are going to be in my Etsy. They are stuffed, they are fun, but they still have room for you to add your own fluff to them. So jump on over, buy them, fluff these puppies up, and post pictures so I can see. I love you all. Ta-ta for now.